Well, this is section 1.2, two-step equations. So the strategy hasn't changed. We're going to isolate the term containing the variable. Then we're going to isolate the variable. So let's see. This is the term that contains the variable right here. So we have to get rid of this 2. So we'll add 2 to both sides. To undo addition, we use subtraction. To undo subtraction, we use addition. So plus 2 and plus 2. And now we have a 5 equals, and 2 minus 2 is 0, x over 5. And so, as we've done before, we'll multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 1/5. And that's 5 times 5 and times 5. And now the 5's divide out and we get x equals 2, and 5 times 5 is 25, and we're done. Took a couple steps, but we did it. Now, for this one, we'll isolate the term containing the variable. So I guess we'll subtract 5 from both sides. What do you think? Huh? And now we get minus a equals negative 8. Well, we need to isolate a positive a. So what we'll do, we'll multiply both sides by negative 1, because a negative times a negative is positive. So I'll multiply by a negative 1 and negative 1. And negative times negative is positive a. And negative 8 times negative 1 is 8. And you might say, where's the negative 1 here? Well, the 1's understood. I just need to write down a negative in front of these parentheses. And there's our solution. So let's do one more. 3. And we have negative 33 equals 3x plus 18. So we have to isolate the term with x in it. Well, this is the term with x in it, so we have to get rid of this 18. So we'll subtract 18 from both sides. And in doing so, we wind up with 3x over here, and that equals, and I would say that's going to be negative 51. So now we have to isolate x, and I'm going to rewrite that in this form. 3x equals negative 51. I prefer the variable on the left by convention, and you'll see that's the case in textbooks when it comes to final answers. Now, let's multiply, but we need to get rid of this 3, and we need to isolate x. So let's multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 3, which is 1/3, times 1/3. And here the 3's divide out, and we've isolated x equals, and a positive times a negative is going to be negative, and 3 goes into 51 17 times. So negative 17. And we are done. So good problems to practice. Please do that. Believe me, it'll pay off.